it on. Okay,
There we go.
Go there.
At least these ain't them electric clutch fans, you know what I mean?
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I mean, like I said, I did one on my Trailblazer one time, and it was like $250 just for the fan clutch. Of course, I shouldn't have to be replacing this one as much as I am either.
Well, you would think that once you replaced it, that would have been it.
Yeah, I'm getting like maybe a month and a half out of them. And the guys at the parts store even told me today, they're like, well, we don't know if we can replace it. Why? Got a lifetime warranty. Well, it's limited. Fine, but I should still be getting more than a month and a half out of my fans.
Right.
I said, I can understand if I came at you a year or two later and said, hey, I said, this is purely a quality thing.
I'll undo this. I think this guy.
Well, we'll see. I don't know why. Do I got volume now? Do I got my mic working? Huh. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Now it's working. What's up, Gary? More van work. Get my screwdriver. That clutch fan that failed for the third time now. Parts store giving me hard times about it. We got the mad scientist over here working on the wiring on Pandora.
Seriously, gotta reach all the way down there to get that. I don't think so. Alright. And be careful, I broke that clip. Be an easier way to get this off. Yeah, clutch fan. Yeah, a month and a half. And the parts store's trying to tell me that they may not cover it no more. I mean, I'm no professional by any means, but I do know what I'm doing. Alright, let me go get an 8mm. Well, I ain't getting that with an 8mm either. Even on a socket, what I need. Stupid buried hose clamp is what I'm trying to fight with. Alright, where'd my screwdriver go? She fall down into the nothingness? More than likely. Oh well. So, yes, I go to the parts store today and they said, well, we've replaced this twice already. Mind you, it started in January. And this is number 3. And it's been acting up for a couple weeks. I'm just not getting around to doing it. I mean, the part brand is a Murray. They're all Chinese knockoffs anymore. Take the fan shroud off. There's 3 bolts hidden right down along in here around the fan shroud. There's 3 bolts. Third time better be a charm. Because after this, I'm done buying. I'll go somewhere else. People say, oh, you should put the AC Delco ones back on. It doesn't really matter, at least in my opinion. Electronics and sensors and stuff like that, yes. Ain't nothing better than the factory ones. You know, I probably got a truck fan from a truck laying around that I know that's good. Well, that one didn't hit the ground. That's what I mean. I'd probably get better luck out of one with 200,000 miles on it. I honestly, I think there's a difference between parts that are put on the factory line and parts that are sold through the dealership. I think the ones that are installed on the assembly line tend to be better parts. Huh? Uh, that's because I pushed it back to the hose. What's your thoughts on that one, Chuck? Parts installed on the assembly line are better than the ones sold over the dealer shelves. No? I always. All right. Right. All right. Yes. On what? There should have been a threaded one that went on there. Just like a small. Oh no, there's a bezel that goes over it that threads on and locks. Yes. Yeah. Um, it's over in one of these boxes over here. Check check in either that box has a car cover on it, or check in some of the bags. It's gonna be just a little bag. Uh, it's gonna be on top. If it's not there, then it's in a bag of trim stuff when we were doing stuff on the dash before. Yeah, I'll help you find that in a second. Did you find a place to stick it? The ignition switch? Oh, well, as long as the key's there. Yeah, yeah. I've had it in and out of there a couple of times. It's pretty easy to get out. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, let me see that. Yeah, let me see that real quick.
the switch turned on the inside there? It needs to be turned a different way.
I dropped my screwdriver. Looking for a flat one.
I can get you one.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
I'm guessing this little metal deal right there has got to go where that hole is, so you can push it down and get the tumbler back out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what locks the tumbler in there. Yeah.
There's that one there. Think. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Well, then how do you get it back out?
Turn it.
That's off.
It's off. Turn. Turn more.
Oh, I see. You got to turn it.
Yeah. All right. This man is really not that hard to access. Now, the older Chevy ones, yeah, they can be a pain in the butt. Ah. do this without tearing everything out of it. Yeah, I really don't want to take the heater hose off. I think I got to. There we go. Ah, remote fan. What do we got back here? Ah. Let's see how this bad boy works. This is an adjustable fan clutch wrench.
We have some funky fan tools for Euro cars, but that thing's pretty wild looking. Oh, I guess it just grabs a hold of that hub. Well, how do you get the, where's the tool to get?
This is what I want to know. How does this thing work? Instructions. Wear safety goggles. Adjust arms of the tool to fit the bolt pattern of the water pump.
There's no paper.
Yeah, see, I needed the spanner wrenches. That's just to hold it.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're holding.
Right. There's nothing to hold on this one. I mean, I can grab the bolts on the back of the pump there.
Is it bolts or do you gotta just take the whole fan off?
The whole fan's got to come off, but there's, I got the bolts back here.
Yeah, but you got a wrench for that?
I'm sure I got a big adjustable wrench somewhere that will work on it, and I just got to smack it with a hammer. Oh, that sucks. Fun. Well, and see, I was gonna stop and get the one, so I didn't think I needed it. If I didn't, I don't know where mine's at. I should have listened to you. Been like, you know what, Chuck, that's a good idea. Go get your clutch tool.
Well, that's it. I don't know what you're.
And no, this will fit. It's definitely tight. All right, let's see if I got a wrench over in the toolbox that'll work. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, this one will work. This one opens up a little bit bigger. What is this? Crystalloy. You know, there is a proper direction to run these. You short end, you pull up on. Gotta flip it over. That's the first time I've heard that one. Is the metric side a little more accurate? All right. Now, what do we got going on here? Open. This is supposed to go on some studs sticking out the back. This is stupid. Got a bulb hole. Oh, come on. All right, this is about one of the dumbest tools I've ever seen. This is absolutely stupid. On that one. Oh, come on. I'm gonna find a way to use this thing, even if it's improper. I just don't really care. Get her to hold in here. No, it's just like shoving a big old wrench in there. I know this is not the right way to be using this guy, but I really don't care. Right? I agree. If you tell yourself it's right, it's right. Oh, this is absolutely this is a genius. Honestly, yeah. You can't even hold the bolts. What am I saying? You can't even hold the bolts with this one because there's no bolts. It's just threaded on. What am I even thinking? Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. You gave me that thing. I'm like, how is that supposed to work? But I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. Wrong tool. Wonder if I can get a hammer tap, give her a love tap, and get her to spin a little bit. Give her a little tap, tap, taparoo. So, this is. Let me think here. This is reverse rotation. So that means this one's counterclockwise. This way. Yeah, I know. It's reverse rotation, so I think I got to knock it counterclockwise. Right.
This way is going to be
Right.
going down.
Yeah.
It's going to be off.
Right. So I was going right way the first time.
Oh, that's going to be tight.
If I thread it this way, if we spin it this way, it'll take it off because it's reverse rotation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she don't want to pop. So I think we're gonna run into your place in a little while.
pump pulley?
No, because it's pressed on.
Yeah, well,
So there's no way to really hold it.
can't grab a hold of it with a pair of channel lockers?
There's nothing. There's really no.
Oh,
It's right up on there. Yeah, it's right up on there. Yeah, no, it's. I'm gonna have to just pull it off here in a little while. Not a big problem. Not a big deal. Usually I just take the air hammer ones and hold it out here and tap tap.
as I said, I have that kit as well.
Yeah.
I don't imagine it would fit it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Even if you don't have an air hammer, if it's out there and you tap it with a regular hammer, it's usually enough to jump her loose. Unless you put it on there with an air hammer putting it on.
I would hope you don't. You don't have to beat them tight.
No, because they self tighten. Oh. Alright.
Hey, let me try to whack that.
Yeah. Have fun.
I need a bigger fucking hammer. Sorry, I think I might have slipped on that.
It's just gonna keep slipping it because we're pressing into it and we're not really knocking down, and
Yeah. Holy crap.
it's just gonna keep turning.
Now, what do you hold that pulley with to get it off?
Just spin it off.
No, there's got to be something that holds the damn thing in place so you can get it undone.
Yeah, once you knock the.
You know what I'm saying? You got the spanner that goes on there,
Right,
and those clutch up tools, there's different sizes.
right,
But that's not going to work because that turns.
right.
So there's nothing on the water
There's
pump pulley.
nothing on the water pump pulley.
So how is it they expect you to get that off of there?
Once you take the air hammer tool and you get it and you start get it to turn, it'll
So
like it'll
that's an
spin
approved
right off.
repair method is to use an air hammer to get it off?
Yeah.
You got some of your fucking foreign cars, man. Holy.
Foreign, these ain't. Oh, they're foreign to
You
you.
would never fucking see a Benz or a Plymouth do that.
There's
There's a counterweighting tool.
right, but that is not on here. There is no bolts that run through there because usually you lock onto the bolts and you give her a snap and you're done.
Are we going right fucking thing?
Let me see that.
We're going wrong thing.
Going the wrong way. Well, you're the one that told me to go that way. We were just making sure it was tight.
It's definitely now.
I wonder if we hold the rest of it because we're spinning everything else. So, what if we hold the alternator bolt?
That's going to want to slacken that nut, but I mean, it can't be that tight.
It can't be that tight.
Well, that looks like a 7 lizard.
He's got some metrics over here.
Adam said they had trouble with their freezer at home. Same thing. There's a sensor in the back of it that'll make it thaw out, like if it gets iced over.
To 22. I got it. Well, let's check it out first or whatever. I mean,
Well, there is that. That's what I wanted originally, but we couldn't find them. I thought you would leave them.
yeah, no, it's just spinning this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to run down and get your tool.
What's good? Not too much. Oh, just relaxing today?
I really don't like the clamp on the back of the pulley.
I'm always surprised they don't have anything like that. It's like the older Benzes were like that, and there's a tool that's it's half moon shaped. And it's wide enough to get over the pulley, and you just hold it. You counter hold it.
Yep. Unless we pull up on the tensioner and put more tension on it. I don't know. Tension's probably maxed out anyway.
Yeah, no reason to stretch it though for that. Do you have an air hammer here?
No. No. Yeah, I'll
Well, come on, man, let's go.
just run down there. Or if you want to keep plugging away at this, I can just run down to the parts store real quick. Don't matter to me. I usually don't use an air hammer.
I don't know. The one I have, it's got like
Right, so it's got the wrench, and then it's got a rod that hooks into it
yeah,
up here.
dangly,
Yeah,
so you can.
right. So usually what I do on them is I'll just hook them out here and just tap it with a hammer. One or two hits, and it spins it right off.
How would you drive all the way back to Madison? Just drive to my shop today.
It's all about the same distance. It
Huh?
doesn't matter. We can go to your shop. It doesn't matter to me. All right. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a truck shop. Field trip. What's up, Eric? Time to go on a field trip. Got your permission slip signed?
Yeah.
Good. Don't want to get people in trouble. All right, guys. I'll be back later on.
Back in a minute.
Bye.